Welcome to another episode of Lima Shenanigans 1977. It's either Wednesday or Saturday night, and you know what that means. It is time for your All Elite Wrestling Event Center report. And now here is the man to give you that report. He is All Elite, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977, episode 2034. And it's Saturday night. Well, it was Saturday night. It's now Sunday morning, 1:30 a.m. Trying to get this done and over with. And you know what that means. And usually I do reports on Saturday's Collision, but this is a very special edition of it. It's AEW Grand Slam Australia for 2025. It took part in Brisbane Entertainment Centre, and the country, Australia itself, and also the continent as well. It's a hotbed of great wrestling talent that started all the way in the 80s with Outback Jack, even though they didn't do much with him in the WWE. But it started kicking it up a notch when Tennille Dashwood debuted in the WWE as Emma, and then following her would be the Iconics. That would be Jessica McKay, who became Billie Kay, and Cassie McIntosh, who became Peyton Royce, and also a young superstar that made her mark in the Mae Young Classic, Miss Rhea Ripley, came also from there, as well as four of the greatest wrestling talents who came now two of them came from the WWE into AEW, while the other two wrestling talents from Australia are homegrown in AEW, featured in this card alone. So a lot has gone on, and I think it's summer over there in Australia. I think while it's winter over here, and if you I look outside my window right now, it's covered in snow, man, and it's supposed to morph over into rain in the soon and all that. I really don't know if it's really gonna do that or not, but let's find out, because they overhype these winter storms, man. You know what I mean? It just all right. So right now it's still snowing, and it will be morphing over into rain. And let me check the 10-day weather forecast, because there's supposed to be another huge snowstorm happening Thursday. A huge potential winter storm. Oh, it's down to 1 to 3 inches. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, because it started off as 5 to 8, and that was the early call. Then it's down to 3 to 5. Now it's down to 1 to 3. So ain't going to be any big deal. So, anyways, but this is an international flavored card, and I will tell you why. Only 2 wrestlers on this card came from the States, and so I will go down the line of each match as a tag team matchup involving 2 members of the Don Callis family against former enemies. That's right. Will Ospreay, representing England, and Kenny Omega, representing Canada, went up against Kyle Fletcher, representing his home country, Australia, and the AEW International Champion, Konosuke Takeshita, representing Japan. Heck of them, and John Childs joined on commentary and got involved in a couple times during the matchup, but it didn't do him any good, and his teammate didn't do his team any good, because Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega picked up the victory over Fletcher and Takeshita. What does that mean for Revolution? Well, we will get back to them. But then the TBS title on the line. Mercedes Moné, the first of 2 wrestlers representing the States by way of Boston, Massachusetts, is defending her title against one of Australia's fast-rising stars, in my opinion. Not only that, to me, she's probably the most beautiful Australian female wrestler I've ever seen, and I've ever seen in recent time. And not only, this woman's got the beauty of the late, great Olivia Newton-John, God rest her soul, and the singing talents of Kylie Minogue. She can sing, she can wrestle, and she can do ventriloquism. That's and she's funny. Everybody loves her. And that young lady, the challenger, Harley Cameron. And Harley Cameron also did the theme song for The Inspiration when they were in TNA, the former Iconics when they were in TNA. And win or lose, this matchup would help really Harley Cameron really kick up her wrestling skills up a notch. And in attendance during that matchup was Stardom's Momo Watanabe, the part of the group called Hate in Stardom. And I think she wants some championship gold around her waist, and she wants to do it at the expense of either Monet or Cameron. So, this was a heck of a matchup, but Harley Cameron had a lot of 2 counts in the matchup, but in the end, Mercedes Moné did retain the title. Now, Harley Cameron, don't, if you're watching this, Harley, don't act like you let your country down. Your country's proud of you. You have family and friends that are proud of you. You keep on doing what you're doing, man. You're improving every single day. And let me tell you, if Harley Cameron goes for another title shot, I'm hoping that Mercedes Moné gives it to her down the road. But right now, Harley's doing well. Even though she lost the matchup, hey, who knows? She can go to Stardom and improve on her skills. Not only that, though, or go to Ring of Honor, challenge Red Velvet for the women's television title. Should Layla Gray or Layla Hirsch fail to capture that title from Red Velvet. So we shall see what happens for Harley Cameron, what's next for her, and how is she going to recover from this loss to Mercedes Moné. So, but as far as Mercedes Moné, she gets into it with Watanabe at ringside, who's doing a mockery of a clapping and all that. Mercedes Moné better be careful, because Watanabe's got friends in Stardom that could bust her up if she's not careful. All right. And then Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay addresses the Don Callis family team of Fletcher and Takeshita. Kenny Omega went first and said, hey, I'll tell you what. You want to prove yourself to be an international champion? I'm going to challenge you for the title at Revolution. And that's what Kenny Omega says. And then Will Ospreay decided to issue a challenge to Fletcher to a steel cage match at Revolution. So is that match going to happen? I think it might. So we shall see in that endeavor. And then there was the Brisbane Brawl, once again, internationally flavored. Adam Copeland, a.k.a. Cope, the Rated R superstar, representing Canada. Jay White, representing New Zealand, going up against a team of Claudio Castagnoli, representing Switzerland, and John Moxley, the second of the 2 lone American representatives in the Grand Slam Australia. And Marina Shafir and the Quantum Ranger on crack, Wheeler Yuta. The reason why I call him that, because Wheeler Yuta, if you cut his hair and shave his beard, he would look like Dan Southworth, who played Eric Myers, the Quantum Ranger, on Power Rangers Time Force. But now he's got, now that Wheeler Yuta's got the full hair and the scraggly beard, he looked like the Quantum Ranger on crack. That's like, and in the end of this match, referee stoppage, after John Moxley's got Adam Copeland in that submission hold, and Adam Cope passed out before he even responded, and the Death Riders ended up winning that matchup. So, and then the Continental title was on the line. Kazuchika Okada representing Japan, defending the title against a member of the Hounds of Hell. That would be Buddy Matthews, who is representing Australia, his home country too, and he was known as Buddy Murphy in the WWE. I want to explain to you, and he's also a former cruiserweight champion in the WWE. I want to explain to you good folks something. I know a lot of people are claiming that Rhea Ripley was at Australia to support her husband. And a lot of people And there's a picture. There's supposedly a picture of her, but it wasn't her because she don't have shoulder tattoos. So here's the thing. You guys, the AEW fans are stirring it up to the point where they want to get Rhea Ripley fired from the WWE because people are hating on the WWE because of Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon is no longer running that company, kids. So stop it with the tribalism. Stop it with the hatred towards the WWE. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop it. Vince is no longer running that company. He's no longer part of it. TKO is going to make sure of it, and they're doing just fine without Vince. Okay? I know there's some questionable decisions that people are making, like who to put over or whatnot, as far as Logan Paul and putting Ice Show Speed in the Royal Rumble. I get that. I understand that part. But don't stir up trouble just to cost someone their job. I'm sorry. But Rhea Ripley was not at the event, unfortunately. I'm sure Rhea Ripley's showing her love and support to her husband, Buddy Matthews. And in the end, though, Okada did retain the title. Now, Harley Cameron and Buddy Matthews failed to capture the championships in front of their home crowd. In this main event, the AEW Women's World title, Mariah May, representing England, defending the title against, to me, the most beautiful, voluptuous, gorgeous, curvaceous Australian woman, female wrestler on the planet. Harley Cameron is gorgeous, but this woman started it. And remember, she came from the WWE as well and made her mark in AEW in a big way. The 3-time AEW Women's World Champion, timeless Toni Storm. And remember, she won the Mae Young Classic back in 2018 and is a former NXT UK Women's Champion. She tried to make her mark on SmackDown against Charlotte Flair, but that fell flat. Hopefully this time around, I'm sure the WWE talent in the WWE is probably going to be staying eyes on hers. And if she gets out of the contract with AEW, they'll probably try to snatch her up again and say, hey, we got you, we can help you out. Elevate the women's division. And believe me, in timeless Toni Storm, though, she's doing all right in AEW for now. And this was a heck of a matchup. Either way, this matchup could have gone either way, but ladies and gentlemen, we have a new AEW Women's World Champion. Timeless Toni Storm became the first 4-time AEW Women's World Champion in the company's history. Unbelievable. So, congratulations to the Timeless one. She did it. And she did it in front of her family and friends, and she is dang proud of it. And she should be. And you know what? I love Toni Storm, and believe me, she's timeless. And I'll tell you one thing. There's so many things. Oh, never mind. I'm going to leave it at that. All right? So, that's all the time we have on this show. Episode 2034 is complete. AEW Grand Slam's been complete. And let me tell you, I had a lot of fun watching these events and watching Vengeance Day and all. But now, I got to get some sleep because I know I don't know if I can try to get some sleep. My nose is getting blocked up again. So, I'm going to try to survive this week. See what happens this week. Because I'm hoping. Because we are, I'm basically 10 work days away. After these 10 work days, I'm taking a vacation from the 1st of March to basically the 9th. Because I had requested 3rd to the 8th off. But now that I have Saturdays off, hey, it gets even better. So, I will see you guys later. I'll see you in the next episode. In fact, see me tomorrow night. I will be on Network 3000 channel playing some Flash games. Game show Flash games. I got to warn him, but I got it Flashpoint now, and I'm sure Flashpoint will show up. So, and share screen. I don't know if I have the ability to share screen anymore because David 3000 took me off the Shilling 3000 team to make room for another person on there. So I'll see what I can do. So I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day, blessed night, whatever. And I hope you guys get some sleep and behave yourselves. So until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.